Stampers, Deb Valder here, your paper crafter extraordinaire. I want to welcome you to my first day of my new business. What do I mean by that? I mean that Fun Stampers Journey and Spellbinders have merged, so they're no longer a direct sales business. What does that mean for you? Well, it just means that you're going to order a little bit differently. If there's any products that you see that I use, you're going to use affiliate codes, and you can click on the links below in the description, or you can go over to my blog and click on the links there. So I hope I've made it a little bit easier for you. I'm also very excited that I'll be able to use any product out there. So if you have a favorite product, shoot me an email and I'll try to incorporate it. And it's going to be fun for me because I'm going to use all kinds of different things. I will still be using Fun Stampers Journey and Spellbinders product. I love Fun Stampers Journey paper. And with the merge of Spellbinders, I'm absolutely loving some of their stamps and dies. So make sure you follow me. You've always been so sweet to me and shown me a lot of love. I hope you continue to do that. And without any further ado, let's get started with today's card. I think you're going to like it. I think you're going to like some of my changes. And I've just actually merged Spellbinders and Fun Stampers Journey product in here. Remember to click on the links below if you want any of these products. All right, they take you right to my affiliate code. All right, so today's product is super simple, but so striking. It's going to take you no time at all, so I'm going to add this to the 10-minute or less card series, and let's get going. This is Fun Stampers Journey Whipped Cream Cardstock and Fun Stampers Journey Black Licorice Cardstock. I have used their black, also their black ink pad, which is amazing. It's a black like I've never seen before. It's a true black ink pad, and it is permanent. So we're going to take and bring in my Misti, and I've already assembled some of the stamps into my Misti. So here it is right here. Here are the stamps that I'm using. They come from a Spellbinder set. It is called, so the words right here come from the set that is called Giving Occasions. It's SDS 054. Remember, you can click on the links below. This is their vintage series, and I love vintage. You know that. The other one, where the little heart came from, is also from Spellbinders. It's called Dangling Ornaments, and these are the other ornaments that are in there. Now, for the packaging and for storing, I am using our Fun Stampers Journey storage system. So these are the large pouches, and I will file these into my little Journey cases. So again, merging those together, even merging some of the other items that I'm going to be using, is a lot of fun for me. I've only been doing it for a little while, and it's just a whole new world out there. So I have my my stamps mounted to my Misti. I'm going to ink up my ink, or my stamps right here. These are cling mount stamps. You know that I will always stay true to red rubber. I am not a photopolymer person, and I just love red rubber stamps. All right, so we're going to take our cardstock, add it to the corner of my Misti, and I'm just going to stamp. Now, what I love about the Misti is that if you don't get it right the first time, all you have to do is lay it back down. Like, I think it's a little bit light right there. I'm going to add a little bit more to this side right here and just let her go. How amazing is that? This is made by My Sweet Petunia, and I love it. I absolutely love it. So there is part of that. Now I have to make the little piece that runs down. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the little hanger right here and add it to it. Now there is a little I don't know, it's I guess a thread, and that's the part that you want to go down. All right, so I'm just gonna add that right here. Perfect. Now, a lot of people say, you know, cling stamps, which are what these are, the foam mounted that you can take and add to blocks or to your Misti or whatever. A lot of people say you can't see. Look at how perfect that is. Look at how exactly perfect that is. All right, so now the next thing I'm going to do is to color it. So I'm going to take out my Journey Color Splash pencils, and I'm just going to use one color. And that's how simple this card is going to turn out to be. But look at how elegant it is. before I do that, I do like to take and sharpen my pencils. And Cindy Bristow is the one who introduced me to this. You can hop on over to my affiliate code. It is on Amazon. But this is one of the best sharpeners I've ever seen. So thank you, Cindy, for introducing this to me. And what I'm going to do is just take and outline my heart. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring in my medium blending brush from Fun Stamper's Journey. It's just got water in there. And I like to use the flat of my brush. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to kind of lay this down flat. I'm not squeezing any of the liquid out. It's just automatically coming. And I'm very in control of what is happening here. So I'm just kind of laying the flat of it down, bringing this from the outside to the inside. It's got more color on the tip of the brush than it does on the flat of the brush. You just have so much control when you're working like this. Now, if you need a little bit more water, I wouldn't say squeeze while it's on here. I would say take and do it off paper, off onto a scrap piece of paper or a paper towel, and that's about it. All right, so I'm going to take and bring in some right here to the inside. See how I'm just moving the color around? It just makes it look so pretty. All right, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a little bit more color. I'm going to take it right from my pencil just so that you can see how to do that, and adding a little bit more right here. All right, this is giving dimension to your little heart right here. All right. See, you don't want it to just end like that. That's where I take the flat of the brush and just kind of weave it into it. There. Isn't that so pretty? I mean, you could be playing with this all day long, but look at how beautifully pretty, gorgeous that is. All right. So now what we're going to do is we're going to take and add it to our card, and we're almost done. Like I said, this is a 10-minute or less card. It's just so awesome. So let's just take and this is still a little bit wet. So what I'm going to do is to, first of all, cut out my center, because I don't like to waste paper. So I'm just going to cut out the center of my, whoops, here we go. I'm going to cut out the center of my black piece right here. I'm just leaving about a ½ inch. That gives me enough edge that it's not, no one's going to even know that the inside of it is cut out. And it doesn't have to be perfect, because I'm just going to use this for scrap paper. If I was going to use the inside for another layer, all I would do is take one of my rectangle frames and just cut it out with one of the frames. I mean, that came out pretty darn good, but it's good. All is good. All right, so let's add this to our card base. This is my black licorice cardstock onto my whipped cream, all from Fun Stamper's Journey. I do love their cardstock. It's 80-pound paper. It's just so beautiful. All right, and then we're going to add this. This should be dry by now, or close to it anyway. I'm just going to add to that. Good. Let's move this one over just a little bit. Awesome. All right. We're almost done. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some of my holiday sparkles. I'm going to take the smallest one, grab my bloom tool, and just add that to this little spot right here. And one more thing to make it razzle dazzle, all right, because this is all about new beginnings. This is just a heartfelt thanks. I have a lot of these to make. That's why I put it in my Misti, because I can do that. Now, what I did was I took some of my sparkle silk and I added it to one of the smallest blending brushes. You get so much more in one of these bottles than you do the pens that just have the little bit in there. So this just goes a long way. I can also use it with that brush, and I can also use it in one of my misters. But what I want to do is to just add a little bit of sparkle right here on the outside, because this is a heart. And I just wanted to say to all of you, thank you for sticking with me. I really appreciate it. You've always shown me so much love. I just want this journey to continue. It's just going to be a little bit different. But anyway, this is it. I have my card. It's done. It's fun. And isn't it awesome? I'm so glad that you stopped by to see me. If you have any questions, you know how to get a hold of me. I'm still here. I love that you are following me. Take care, have a great day, and please stop by often.